Good morning, Ron. Thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, it's our pleasure. Can you first tell us a little bit more about yourself and your background to the viewers?
Sure. I'm the Veteran Service Officer for Oconto County. Military-wise, I served just over 20 years of active duty in the Marine Corps from 1985 to 2005. I retired as a first sergeant. A couple of highlight assignments were serving as a drill instructor at both Parris Island, South Carolina, and Officer Candidate School at Quantico, Virginia, along with serving as a detachment commander at the American embassies in London, England, and Bern, Switzerland. Immediately after service, after retiring, I worked as a HR director, nursing home administrator, and eventually I was the CEO of 3 nursing homes and a home health division. But like I said, I've been doing this for the past 5 years.
Cool. Yeah, thanks so much. It's a pretty impressive resume. So, Ron, can you tell us a little more about the county that you serve in?
Yeah, so Oconto County is a large, I'd say primarily rural county. It sits just north and northwest of Green Bay, which is Brown County. It has a growing population of approximately 39,000 people. It's large. It covers nearly 100 miles from north to south with a total land area of about 1,149 square miles.
Nice. Can you tell us a little bit about the demographic of veterans in your county?
Yeah, sure. We have, well, the VA estimates that we have around 3,000 veterans. The majority of our veterans are, I would say, the older population. I would say, the majority of them are between 65 and the 74 age range. The majority of our contact is with Vietnam era veterans. Our mix of male, female, according to the VA, is 93% male and 7% female.
Okay, perfect. So, Ron, can you tell me how has the pandemic been affected your county, and how have you guys been able to provide services?
Well, we were able to continue pretty normal operations. We tried to limit the walk-ins by encouraging veterans to schedule appointments. We remained open throughout the pandemic. With that said, there have been some challenges with those outside sources that we collaborate with. For example, the National Personal Record Center greatly reduced their operations, which created a huge backlog of requests for records, which has then resulted in slow claims processing. So the pandemic has had an overall impact on the speed that results are obtained, but we do our best under the circumstances.
What are some of the different organizations you partner with while providing services for your veterans?
Yeah, so we definitely partner and rely on many community resources. It truly takes a team effort to provide the best services to our veterans. Some examples: the Soaring Lions Club provides us with durable medical equipment. The Oconto Elks Lodge, Vets for Vets of Northeast Wisconsin, Combat Vets Motorcycle Club, all the veteran service organizations. In Oconto County, we have the American Legion posts in Abrams, Gillette, Lena, Oconto Falls, and Suring. We have an AMVETS post in Oconto, a Disabled American Vets chapter in Oconto Falls, Veterans of Foreign War posts in Oconto, Gillette, and Mountain, along with all their auxiliary units. We also partner with the Veterans Outreach and Recovery Program, better known as VORP, the Vet Center in Green Bay, the Wolf River region of the Aging and Disability Resource Center, the Commission on Aging, our own Human Services Department, Heat for Heroes, several mortgage companies to include Mortgage Nerds, Finance of America, and Cornerstone Mortgage. There are plenty of resources out there if you look for them. Even, for example, Ryan Lonergan with Job Ready Veterans and the Frag Out podcast, Steve Yankee with Mission Wisconsin. These veterans help connect veterans and employers and set both sides of that relationship up for success. And I also serve as a member of the Bay Area Workforce Development Board, which includes programming that's available to veterans as well.
Awesome. It's really good to know. It really sounds like the community is really coming together and helping with some issues. What are some other challenges that you see in your county while helping veterans?
Well, some of the challenges, as I mentioned earlier, our county is very large. We are split kind of between Iron Mountain and Green Bay. So we have no VA healthcare facility within our county. So there is a travel problem. There's a distance that people have to travel to get to their VA appointments. And some counties have a disabled American veterans transportation program. Our county does not. So what we do to overcome that is we have a volunteer transportation program that provides transportation to veterans. That the volunteer volunteers their time and their vehicle, and then we pay them mileage for their efforts.
Okay, well, thanks. Well, Ron, you've been giving us a lot of good information. The last question I got for you, what is a good way for a veteran to get a hold of you and your office?
Well, probably the easiest way is to just call. Our number is 920-834-6817, or by email at CVSO, that's County Veteran Service Officer, at co.oconto.wi.us. But we also, we are on social media. It's a great tool for getting information out quickly. We are on Facebook under Oconto County, that's one word, Oconto County Veterans. I also have an hour-long monthly radio show where I feature a local veteran, educate listeners on benefits, and announce upcoming veteran events. I really like that personal contact at social events. We also have a monthly veterans breakfast every fourth Wednesday of the month at 9 a.m. at Spirits in Gillette, and a quarterly bowling card playing event at the bowling alley in Lena, Wisconsin. So I guess the quick answer is to call, visit the Oconto County website. We have a link on there, or through Facebook or email.
Oh, Ron, the radio program you're just talking about, what is that on? Like what channels?
Yeah, so it's on WOCO, which is 107.1 FM out of Oconto. And there is also, if you go to their homepage, there's also a streaming link that you can click on anywhere in the world to connect with.
Cool.
That radio show is done on the fourth Thursday of every month.
Perfect. Well, Ron, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And thank you for everything you do for veterans.
Yeah, greatly appreciated. Thanks for having us and me, and thanks for everything that you do as well. It truly is a team effort, and it takes people, all hands on deck to make it successful for the veterans. So thank you as well for your service.
Yeah, thank you.